Is this shit recording? Yeah, let's go.
Hello, nice to be back on YouTube. It was a long while, I know. There was tons of stuff to do and I'm sorry for the absence, but why are we back? I'm literally gonna get straight into it. And why are we here? This is my YouTube take on how to make content and what is the strategy behind it to grow your personal brand. But why should you listen to me? Who is Alex? And I'm just going to give you a backlog into who I am and why you should consider listening. So basically, I was a freelancer. I did commercials and stills and social content for brands and athletes. And I got to work with some dope brands, some dope companies, and got to travel around the world on some sick projects, which I'm extremely grateful for. Meet some amazing people, fantastic, which I keep to contacting until this day, and have experiences I'll take to my lifetime. But yeah, so I was a freelancer. I still do some particular projects from time to time because I love just to immerse myself into a singular production, whether it be stills or a commercial, and just go all into it. So it literally brings me a lot of joy still making content. But yeah, it hit the cap where we could not make any more projects, and then I wanted to scale past those numbers of freelancers, so I had to start my own thing. So this is where NFB comes in. It's non-fungible Bukash. My nickname used to be Bukash because I'm Bukovac, so that's Bukash, and non-fungible it was a trend basically. But yeah, it means it's unique, something that's non-replaceable, so it's unique, myself. It's the only thing I don't have anyone else creating. But yeah, and what do? We still do content, but we back it up with systems because we realized that content out of itself is not enough nowadays and we need more to back up our claims. So we switch it up and do content and nurture people to keep them in the loop and sell them on some. So literally we build an audience, we get some attention rolling, we do the content that it needs to be done, and then we nurture people and close them as clients. So we literally build an audience, build your personal brand, and then monetize it so you make money out of it. That's the agency, and there's still my personal brand, which literally I love, which is just helping other entrepreneurs, content creators and influencers making their own personal brands and growing them on different channels and being able to grow the personal brand and monetizing it as well. But yeah, and then I do it for myself as well, which I absolutely love. But why are you here? So if you want to listen, this is literally a strategy and how to make content for your socials. We're going to go from step to step and I'll guide you through it. First step, pick a niche. How should you pick a niche? Don't lose a lot of time into it. I know people just get paralyzed with this, but just be quick and try to go for one, and then you'll adapt if you need to. My recommendation is do your ikigai. I know it sounds cliche, but actually write it in a piece of paper. It's online all over the place. It's on Twitter. I wrote a thread about this on my Twitter, so just look it up, and you basically note out your skills and your experiences, and then you can realize how you can help other people. Because you always got to figure there's always someone you want to learn that's 2 steps ahead of you, and there's always some person that's 2 steps behind you. So you can always learn from someone and always can teach someone. So we gotta always remember to keep humble because we always got stuff to learn. But don't forget we can teach sometimes some people. Some of the stuff I did, there's a lot of people asking me how I did it, so I just wanted to record this for it. Or you can ChatGPT it, which is not my recommendation, but do it because it's quite quick, and I'm gonna show you how, which is literally you got a framework. I'll hop this in the link below, which is literally a prompt you can copy and paste into ChatGPT. Just copy the whole thing and put it into ChatGPT, and it'll ask you some questions and it'll give you your niche. It's quite cool. Yeah, I took this idea from a fellow 15-year-old entrepreneur, which is sometimes hard to believe, but yeah, Viggo is a legend, and I adapted what he did. So just use it and try it and let me know how it goes. Then step 2, find heavy hitters in your niche. When you have your niche established, find the people you want to take inspo of in that specific niche. I'm going to list some of mine. I love to see stuff from Dan Coe, from George Heaton, from Daniel Dalen, from Matt Gray, Ben Bader. It's only quite a few of them, and I know they're not all in the same niche, but as I do a lot of content creation and I can expand myself into different niches where it's still content, I like to get a grasp on each one, whether it'll be aesthetics, it'll be edits, it'll be flow of the video, it'll be copy. There's always something to learn, and always keep the references up top. Do your own references and always keep checking them on what they are doing and why they're pushing what they're doing. Then when you have those references, step 1, look for what they do. Try to find what they're doing, if there's any cadence in what they're doing, because usually there's a storyline behind it and you need to just figure what they're doing and why. Then step 2, look for what works, because we always want to grasp what actually works, and always save it and download it to an inspo folder. It's very important, so you always have it with you and you can always look it up, the stuff you want to do and something you want to emulate. So keep these in mind. And then finally, just adapt it and do it for yourself. And there's that quote that says, good artists copy, great artists steal. And keep that in mind, because you do not need to reinvent the wheel. Everything's been done basically, and just take out what works for other people and apply it to yourself with your own niche and your expertise, and you'll be offline. It's just a matter of consistency and just getting those outputs. After having that niche and having your heavy hitters, let's focus on how to shoot content and make. Let's say how to make the content. I usually divide the content into two separate spaces, which is work and lifestyle. So work, you literally show your results, show your case study, show what you do, and then lifestyle, literally whatever you do outside work. Show people how you think, your beliefs, your philosophy, how you like to work, your ethic, like literally what you do outside of work, which is always important so people can relate to you. You're a person. You're not only a worker and an entrepreneur. There's a person behind it. So always make sure you have these two in place, and always document all your wins and all your failures, because people want to see you fail. So show them that. And if they want to see you fail and they'll bring in more views, just show them, and you'll have a track record to look back on how you failed and why, and you'll be able to learn from it. And even me today, I risk some stuff that I'm not sure it'll work, and I fail, and it's great, so we can learn something new. It's dope. So just learn to fail and keep on going. When you got the inspos and you got the inspo folder and you got the list of edits that you want, just shoot the bloody content. Like, you have a list of the edits that you want, you can literally dilute it to any single shot that you need. So if you watch a reel that has 4 shots and the first shot is in the gym, the second one is working, the third one is outside, and the fourth one is just strolling around, dilute those shots and make yourself do it. It's just like, it's not hard. Just do them and then edit it as that person that blew up did. So just do that. But yeah, I know there's always some people that says, I don't know how to shoot content and I don't have the skills for it. And like, great. I'll get you in a link below. There's a waitlist for my product with how to shoot content with just your phone. So there's a link below. Just sign up for the waiting list, which it's going to be dope. And there's no messing around, because I have a kid that usually speaks to me on my IG, and he says, look, Alex, I'm in Ghana. I have a shitty phone, but I'll try to make it. And he's been making content in Africa with whatever he has. So there's no excuse for you to say, oh yeah, I don't have the specs or the camera or this or that. Like, just use whatever you want, because your phone is well better than what it needs to be. So it's enough, and just use what you have. And then people just says, I don't know how to edit content and I'm not good enough, I don't have the skills. Like, bro, honestly, speak to me. I have video editors on demand. Like, hit me up, say, look, I need an editor. And if you are an editor, let me know as well, because we always need new people. Or already even sign up for the other product I'm releasing in a few weeks, which is how to edit reels for IG. And it'll go it's a simple course with modules on how to edit content for reels that do well and that go viral. So if you're interested, there's a link down below somewhere, and just type in, go through the form and get your email in so I can waitlist you. And then there'll be even some free slots in the beginning when I release the course, just so people can get feedback on it. So yeah, if you're interested, just hop down below through a link and it'll work. And then even people say, I don't know why my content is bad. Like, I keep posting stuff, but I'm not getting traction and this and that. Like, bro, if you are posting with the consistency you need to have, like, book a strategy session with me down below, honestly, for free. I'll just go with you, like, go through what you're posting and how you're posting it, what's the formats, and we realize what's going wrong. But yeah, so shoot the bloody content and make it. Step 4, post it. The flywheel is literally make content, post it, check the feedback, iterate it, and make content again. And just goes around and around. You posted something that you liked the shot, but you don't like the music and people didn't dig it. So yeah, take what worked, and you might know, oh yeah, this shot looked cool because in the thumbnail there's a lot of people that were clicking it. Just use that one in the next one. And I know it's not as easy in the beginning, because you need to do a lot of content because you don't have a backlog of it. But as soon as you start making, from the 5-6 first reels you do, you'll realize you have some content that works and you want to reuse it. So then it'll be just a matter of picking out what works best with the sounds that work best, with the hook that works best, and just iterate them and post them again and check the feedback and go again. Like, this is not physics. Like, it's easy enough. Like, post it, check what the feedback is, and redo it. People say, yo, Alex, that's cool and all that. You're just telling me what I know. What's the strategy? Look, I get what you're saying, and let's get down to it. Like, you can post on IG, on YouTube, on X, on LinkedIn, All of this have different strategies. If you look the people online, what you want to do is literally get as much as you can. Right? There's whole departments and agencies just focused on content that operate on hundreds of thousands a month just doing content for people. So don't make it a mistake for you not to post. My recommendation is post as much content as you possibly can, because it'll only do good to you. There's no bad content. You just got to post it, and some will fail and some will do good. But just post as much as you can. Oh yeah, Alex, I know. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna give you, like, this is the strategy that I will say you'll need to be absolutely minimum doing if you want to build a personal brand in the next few months and years. Like on YouTube, which is long format, you need to do at least twice a month, which is very important. On IG, least 6 a month. Like this is reels. I'm counting reels, not counting stories and other shit. But yeah, just this is the bare minimum. Keep in mind that you need to build consistency to do this before you go to the next step. So focus just on this for now, and then we'll update. Like, I know there's a lot more to do than this. But then yeah, on LinkedIn twice a week, and on X twice a day. And then just you'll pick and choose the ones you want. You don't need to focus on all of them. For example, me, I know I need to focus more on IG and on Twitter, because that's where my ICP is and the people that I want to get to are. So I'm literally focusing on IG and on X, and then again on YouTube, because that's long format and you always need it. But yeah, don't forget that a personal brand is a system, and that's what we do, because you always need to capture the attention of people, and that's what we're talking about now. But then you need to convert, and you need to keep people happy and in the loop. So literally content which gets you eyes, then you need to nurture people, and then you need to sell them something. But focus firstly on the content and get some eyes rolling before you try to nurture people and sell them. Because if you're at the stage where you want to nurture people and you want to sell them, like, hop down below and just get on a call with me, and we'll see if that makes sense. But have in mind that you need some attention before you do anything with it. It's the basics. But yeah, this was literally a short one. Follow me on IG. Subscribe on this YouTube channel, because I'm just going to give freebies, like value here. And then on Twitter as well, which I daily post some wins, some losses, experiences in work, Alex Bukovac. And I hope you took some value off of this. And yeah, cheers.